Hello everyone, welcome back to another Wednesday where we have a live chat and we talk about yarn and crochet and knitting and all the lovely things. I hope you're well. It's the second last week of November. What happened? What happened? It's crazy how time is just going by so quickly, right? Um, yes, please let me know, how are you doing? What's up? What is life? How's life with you? What are you knitting and crocheting on? I would love to know. And yeah, hopefully somebody will jump onto Zoom and join me. I don't know. Let's see. Hello, Samantha. Hi, Ilse from Port Elizabeth. I had to take off from packing up my home tonight as I missed the last live. Oh, that is so nice, Ilse. Thank you for joining us. And good luck with all the packing. And yeah, I'm so happy to see you all. It's been a while. Hello, Suzette. How are you doing? How's the Northern Cape? Samantha, how's the bags doing? All the beautiful project bags that you create. I'm drinking water. Cheers. Yes, and how's the weather where you are? Because currently it feels like winter is returning. I slept in winter pajamas last night. It was cold in Bloemfontein, and we had a severe storm that ran past in late afternoon. It was hectic. It was wind, like real bad wind, horrible rain. Obviously, it's a blessing, but it was hectic. I was really a little bit afraid. Suzette says she's busy with a school pullover. So I pulled this bag from going on for years and years. And I thought, let me see what is going on. I think I'm up to date. I think. There's no yarns in here. Normally I stash the yarn in here that I worked on. And I was thinking about the patterns or the projects I've completed recently. I don't think there was really any. And if there was really yarns left over for me to actually use. But the one thing that I am going to put into this blanket tonight, oh my goodness, where is the crochet hook? It's in this baggie. Is my yarn from the Mystery Knit Along from Stephen West. So guess what? Yes, I did the I-cord bind off at last. It took me forever. And I'm still not done with the shawl because I am working away ends. Still. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Suzette says it's hot in Northern Cape. Ilse says life is hectic and I have knit and crochet withdrawal symptoms. Oh my goodness, I can imagine. Can't wait to move, to get finished, just to go back to normal again. I can imagine. The one thing that I realize is with packing up and moving is that you get an opportunity to throw away things, you get to clear out stuff. Are you also experiencing that, Ilse? And sometimes that's almost like a cleansing experience. It's really good. That's the one thing I like about moving. That's possibly, okay, that plus the new adventure of maybe a new place. Other than that, it's hard work and it's exhausting. And you have to think about how you're going to fit your things in a new place. And your body aches. And yeah, it's hectic. It's hard work. Linka. She says hello from me and Simone. Simone. Hello, Simone. Hello, Linka. What are you currently busy working on? I would love to know. All right, so this is my flower motif blanket. What you see there is the middle of the blanket. That's where I started. And basically I am just crocheting whatever I'm done with. Not everything, because if the yarn is done, it's done, and then I don't have leftovers to put in here. But I'm trying to, for each project I work on, to add to this. So this is the size, and it's been taking me years now. And so tonight I want to add in, there's a little bit of a thingy that needs to go into the dustbin. I want to work on my musical mystery knit along leftovers. This is my leftovers. I think this is the first time that I've done a mystery knit along of Stephen West, and there's so little yarn left. And let me tell you, I am almost certain that if I haven't used mohair in Clue 2, my shawl is not with me, then I probably would have run out of yarn. And there's a few people that actually ran out of yarn. So this is all I have left over. And I'm thinking to myself, this yarn is so amazing, of Silky Milky Moon. And I'm thinking, what can I do with this yarn to make it like do another small project? Mittens, maybe? I don't think. Let's see if I can weigh my yarn. Let's have a look quick. Let me pull the little, I bought this little thingy a while ago. This is very handy. Let's see. Let's see how much is left. I did write it down somewhere. The paper is not with me. You know, it is what it is. Okay, so there's 13 grams left on this. Somebody needs to do the math. 13 plus 12. No, I'm lying. 11 grams. 24. Plus 15. That's almost 30. Plus 11. 41 grams. I can just put it all together. Why am I doing this? You see, I'm tired. Yeah, it's almost 50 grams. Crazy. Right, so any ideas? I would love to hear your ideas of what I can make. All right, let's see. I'm missing chats. Hello, Trizelle. Hello, Ilse. Oh, Ilse says, I did greet Ilse. She says, yes, but the sorting out is taking so much more time than the actual packing. That is the problem. If you want to go and actually, you know, get up, pack away your things, pack up your things so that you can move. The sorting out, there comes a point in that packing to the new place where you're like, I don't have time to sort things anymore. Just things needs to get into the boxes. That's so true, Ilse. Ida says, hello, I'm journaling tonight and not crocheting. Oh, that's fun. Hello, Lishan. Linka says, I'm casting on another fold over hat. And Simone is prepping for sticking. Oh, my hat. My heart. I was driving this afternoon. If have any of you seen the latest episode with me and Anita? So I've shown the Victory cardigan, which is my sticking project. And I was driving this afternoon and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to work on this project before Christmas time. I'm done with the Incal. I'm almost done with the socks that I'm busy with. Am I going to do work on the Victory cardigan? Because I really want to do another summer top, maybe 2. And yeah, so that project might not be done by the end of this year. It is what it is. Laura, hello, Laura. She says, hi, watching from the sideline. Too tired to think. Oh my goodness, I get you. Hope you're all well. Thank you, Laura. Ilse says, but I'm so excited as we are moving from a 2-bedroom to a 3-bedroom townhouse. So I can have a study and craft room. Whoop, whoop. Oh my goodness. We are excited together with you, Ilse. That is so cool. Like, do you have plans? Are you going to have a yarn storage nook area and a sewing area? Like, what do you have in, what is the planning looking like? That is so cool. Lishan says, I've been busy on clue 4 of my musical, but too tired tonight, so I'm just watching and enjoying the Yarny chat. Oh, that is awesome too, Lishan. I totally get that. I really do. Yeah, I've not been knitting a lot the past week since I've finished the musical because I thought I need to rest my elbow. And yeah, so the elbow is really appreciative of the rest. I can report back and say that. Ilse says, Edith, journaling is one of the crafts I still want to try. Let me tell you, Edith is like a master with journaling. She is so creative. She's one of the people that I admire because she's doing all the things and she's doing all of them so well. And she's so creative. She can think about things and how to make things really looking like so pretty. It's really amazing. Oh, Trizal is asking, how is your elbow doing? Yeah, it's doing better. Rest, I can report back, is making a difference. I know that. It's just so difficult to do that. But yeah, so I've not been knitting a lot. Actually, minimal. Is working away ends regarded as bad for your elbow? I don't think so. So yeah, and I'm really missing crochet a lot. I really miss crochet. I'm really missing crochet. Oh wait, what's happening? I think my husband is going to talk to me. Like, my husband is on my PC while I'm working. So he's like, I need to help you so that you don't do funny things on the live. Because apparently I move I don't know, the stuff. And then I mess up the live because we were using a new program. so I'm like, I'm not touching anything. I'm too scared. So we are just rolling at this stage. Okay, but anyway, I wanted to see where I was. I've not picked this thing up for such a long time. So I want to see, because I mark the corners, because at one stage 2 years ago I created another 7th corner. So, we don't want to do that. So basically it would seem that this is a new row starting here. Okay, so I can continue on this row. Okay, awesomeness. Let's do that. And there's no ends. There's one end that I didn't work away. Naughty, naughty child. All right. Yeah, so just before I forget, let me do them. I'm interrupting myself. This was my color A in the musical. So let's start with purple. And then color B was my champagne color. Then color C was this beautiful blue. Can you see? So gorgeous. And then was this D? Was that D? No. I think this was D. All right. So the pink was the D. So I'm going to try to do that over here. A, B, C, D in this area. What did I want to say? Oh, before I forget, I'm scared I'm going to forget. So I'm telling you now that next week there will be no live. Next week I am gippy the whole week. Up until next week, Saturday, I am doing gippy from morning to night. Okay, I'm working through the day, normal work hours, but then basically straight after work, I'm reporting at the theater, and then it's rehearsals and tech rehearsals and dress rehearsals, and then we start our first show on Thursday night. So obviously, I cannot come and have a great time with you while I have to rehearse. So yeah, next week there will be no live. I'm scared I'm going to forget to tell you that. So Edith says, Jalene, you make me blush. But it's the truth, Edith. It really is. Ilse, I would highly recommend journaling. It's so nice having other hobby options when you're stuck on a yarny project. Jalene just give your sticking sweater a sick note and start a new project. Oh, I've got sick notes. Look at my sick notes. Dr. Edith, remember that whole saga? In fact, that project that we put in the naughty corner, Edith, is still in the naughty corner. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that project. It's in hibernation, as they say. Oh, the moderator is asking that if you like the stream, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. I think all of you are subscribed. But if you're watching this afterwards, it would be lovely if you can subscribe and then leave a comment and tell us what you thought about the live. All right. It feels like I'm talking too much and I'm never going to get going. And I feel like I need to. Okay, now I think I can remember how this pattern works. So let me just do my circle, magic circle start or whatever they call it. Whatever. There we go. And then I can be on my way. I think I already did something wrong. It's fine. I think it's two chains. Where's my pattern? Where's the pattern? I always have to just remind myself. Magic circle. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Suzette says she's also got a sweater in hibernation. You see, I'm not the only one. I'm happy to hear that I'm not alone. Oops. In the hibernation story. It really feels, I always try to finish things that I've started. So it's actually very freeing to not push myself to finish something that I'm uncertain about. And maybe also that I'm not feeling like doing at the moment. It feels like the Victory Guardian is a Aran weight sweater cardigan. And I'm also scared that if I'm going to start with that sweater and doing the sleeves, because it's only the sleeves, it's actually so easy I can finish it quickly, except for the sticking and the band. But I'm worried about the weight, especially for my arm. So I'm thinking, let me do like a lacy fingering weight something summer top. It's going to feel new. I'm just going to cast something on, which I've not done in a long time, except for the musical. So that's going to be fun. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that. I feel more and more that I need to do that. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's that's what I need to do. It's like I'm giving you an insight in my brain and all the like discussions going on in my brain. You're witnessing that currently. It feels like that's what we are doing in this live. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah. Anyway, I'm so excited for the summer. We haven't started swimming. It's been too cold. And my husband was like, I'm really worried that we're going to have like a cold summer and we won't be able to swim. And I can really understand that worry because I worry about that too. I really want to swim. 2, 3, 4. And if you know me since like long ago, I used to be the sister in our family between myself and my sister. I was the one reading, didn't want to swim, leave me alone with my book. And my sister was like, you're old before your time. She's younger than me. Now, in the past few years, we were having this swimming pool, which is such a blessing. I absolutely adore it. I get home from work and I'm so tired and I'm so hot. And then the best thing is to jump into the pool and just enjoy the wonderful, glorious, cold water. And my sister's like, what is happening? I don't know you like this. This is like a new Jalene. I don't know. It's really fun. I really, really, really love the swimming pool. Giselle says, I'm busy with a sweater as well. Suzette stitch sweater from MJ off the hook. Oh, nice. Suzette says, I want to finish it, but it's mohair in sock yarn, hopefully to warm this time of the year. Absolutely. I mean, that is the other problem. You don't really want to sit with a blanket project or a big project where it's over your lap and you're like dying of the heat, right? So I can fully understand that. So I want to really delve into some sweaters. Not sweaters, summer tops. Busy with a school pullover and wait for December to knit my naughty habit yarn. Oh my goodness. I am so excited about that. That's going to be fun. I'm not going to knit socks though. I'm going to knit something else, but we will talk about that. I have another plan. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm done. We need to close this circle now. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Something is happening. I didn't press anything. I'm just saying to my moderator. I don't know if it was my moderator that pressed something. I didn't press anything. Okay, wait, let me just quickly join the circle. Is there any one of you that watches the Game of Wolves? I found episodes on YouTube. I am suspecting it might be illegal for those channels to actually have those episodes on. But nevertheless, I did watch it. So I'm sorry if I watched it illegally. If you've watched it, I would really want to know your feedback about it. The last episode, episode 3, dropped, I think, on Sunday. And they had to crochet or knit summer wear items. No. Like bikinis and stuff for swimwear. They had to design swimwear. So it seems like there's a lot of controversy about this program because some people are saying they're not really doing some techniques justice, and how can you really design swimwear with knitting and crochet, because are you going to really swim in that, which we know no, it's not going to be that. But yeah, I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Edith says, I think the odds of Bloom not boiling in summer is very slim. That's a true story. That's a true story. Bloom can be the coldest place and it can be the hottest place in summer. Coldest place in the winter. During the night, it's very cold. Samantha says, I'm so scared of water. I can swim, but it's a big no for me. Like I have a deadly fear of it. My bath water is about as deep as I can handle. What's your fear? Wow, that's a very good question, though. Hi. Oh, Pepper is lying next to me. You can't see her. It's okay. I think she was dreaming, so she was... Oh, you can actually see her. You can actually see... How can I show you? Oh, at my elbow, there's her little ears. There she goes. Oh, sweet man. She's the cutest cat. Hi, Pepper. I love you, feel. Oh, God. What's my fear? I don't have something like fear of heights or fear of water. Or like, tiny spaces, getting into a lift. I wouldn't say I have any of those fears. You are really letting me think about these things. Yeah, so I don't have a fear like that. I wouldn't. Yeah. So I'm fine with water. But I don't have a specific fear like that. Like I don't have. I wait. Maybe I'm fearful of snakes and spiders and mice running over my feet. Is that is that a fear? I think it might be one. Is that legit a fear? I don't know. Because I'm not a fan of those things. That is not cool, man. It's not cool. Spiders and frogs, Linka says. Oh, it's so funny. I have a friend, Anel in Cape Town. She can't do frogs. Like, not at all. She is fearful. Oh, hello, Naomi. Sending you some love. I'm sending my love all back to you. I love you so much. I hope it's going well. I'm sending you a big hug. It's my sister, everyone. She's in the chat. That is so cool. I didn't know that she's watching. Oh, I love my sister. Anyway, my friend Anel is so fearful of frogs. Naomi, do I have a fear? Do I have a fear? Because Samantha just asked, what's my fear? And I don't have a fear of heights. I don't have a fear of water. Although you might say that that used to be my fear when I was little. Maybe fear of spiders and snakes, I think. But not fear of height, not fear of water. Samantha says, I agree with Linka, spiders as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't like spiders, guys. Oh. Drizel says, cockroaches, next level fear, irrational but true. I think it's the, I think it's just, I don't know, cockroaches is just, what do we call that? That is just horrible, right? That's horrible. Abster says hello. Hello, Abby. How are you, Abster? How's the exams going? I hope you are studying hard. Naomi says, no, I can't think of anything. You are fearful of dumb people. My sister is so funny. I mean, yeah, people that don't think rationally. That's a problem. If you cannot negotiate or argument with somebody that's not rational, that's horrible. She's right. It's maybe not a fear, it's more like frustration. Yeah, so I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, luckily I do not fear water. I was talking to somebody, was it yesterday? Yeah, that can't swim. And she was like, people knew that she couldn't swim, and the friends pushed her into a river and she almost drowned because the current in the, I don't know, do you call a current in the river a current? I know it's a stupid question, but like the flow of the river almost was like so strong that it pulled her and they had to basically rescue her. And that created, even, I think now she's actually fearful of rivers and water and pools and all of that. So, people can be so mean. And I think sometimes they just don't think. It's sad. It's really, really sad. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Abstead, I hope you're studying hard and that the exam is going by very quickly so that you can rest and play. Right? Yeah. I'm probably going to be only doing this one flower motive for the whole time that we're sitting here because we are talking so much. Edith says, I have a fear of my pension money not being enough to cover craft supplies one day. I mean, you can see my pension plan here, right? I have a pension plan. This is my pension plan. so that hopefully I don't run out of yarn when I'm on pension. This is my pension fund. Oh yes, Jalene, and weird spelling. Oh my goodness. I really do have a little bit of a tick about spelling. Somebody was telling me the other day, yo, you're like a teacher. Because it's a pet peeve. I can't deal with people that can't spell. It's horrible. And yes, I used to be a teacher. It is the truth. I was not a language teacher, but I know how to spell. And so it irritates me sometimes. And I'm not talking about spelling on the chat. Please don't feel offended. I'm talking about in my workplace, drafting professional documents, right? And letters. And then there's like spelling mistakes that should not be in there. That really just like doesn't work for me. I get a little bit frustrated about that. I get you, Samantha. Like, that is so true. And I mean, my daughter can message me and we can have a family chat group or friends group and we chat and it's shorthand and whatever and there's spelling mistake. That doesn't bother me. The problem is professionally at work where you expect better. The other thing, journalists, professional articles in newspapers and magazines, and their spelling mistakes. No, I can't. Oh, Lishan says, my kids have finished exams, so it feels like Friday to me today. Oh, that's lovely. I have to keep reminding myself that I still need to take them to school tomorrow. But why do they need to go to school, Lishan? Can't they be home? Or do you need the rest? Do you need to like need the space just to have some bit of quiet before the the all chaotic summer holiday busyness? But I'm just joking. But why can't they stay home? Ilse says, I've not planned my craft room yet, but I like your pension plan. Think I definitely need to get a cupboard or shelving to have an excuse to start planning my pension supplies. Yarn and more yarn. Yep. Yep. You know, I don't know if I will be able to afford beautiful yarns like this when I'm on pension. I don't know. So I'm trying to make sure that I do have nice yarns for the day that when pension day comes. You know, so yeah. Suzette says her kids are finishing exams next week, Friday. I think there's a lot of kids actually finishing exams this Friday, but then there's a lot also still finishing up next week. My daughter finished on Monday, but she still has some practicals that needs to be done. So she's busy with that. So that should be done by the end of beginning of next week, and then it will be a little bit more breather type of calmness in the house. It's already much more calmer. I'm calmer. I don't have to stress about her studying, which is wonderful. Trizelle says, on another topic, with Black Friday coming up, does anyone know about some yarn specials coming up? That is a good question, Trizelle. That is a very important question so that we can work on our pension plans. To be honest, I haven't seen anything. Well, also, to be honest, I'm not a lot on social media, so I might have missed some. So if any of you that is currently watching know about Black Friday specials that's running, let us know. We need to know. Very important. My son is in school, is in high school, says Ilse, and he's writing his last paper tomorrow. Then he's on holiday and not going back to school. So is it his last high school year? Is he in matric? Leishan says both have to go to school to get their results tomorrow. Oh, so quickly. It'll be my last morning without them before the summer. My son can then stay home as of their teachers are marking the national exams. Oh, that's nice. I was thinking this morning, I wish I was a student, you know, and I'm done with my exams and I have all the time in the world to just lie in bed and read my books. That was such a great time. And I didn't properly appreciate it when it was there, when I had that time. I don't know if you feel the same way. I was totally a bookworm, and the moment the school will close, my mom will take me and my sister to the library, and it was like the best thing ever. And I would use all my slots on my library card, and then I would ask my mom, because I'm having a child card, so I can take like 2 books. I can't remember the amounts. And then my mom, as an adult, can take out 8 books. And then I would be like, Mom, can I please use some slots on your library card? And I would take more, like she would take maybe 2 books or 1 book, and I would take 6 books from her card as well. And then I would just read in bed all the time, doing chores here and there, do all the things, eat, sleep, those things as well. Well, some nights I would not even sleep. I would read till 4 o'clock in the morning. Very naughty. My mom didn't like that. I had to be in bed early. And then I would be underneath my duvet with a light and reading, yeah, illegally. Lishan says my daughter goes on school camp next week and then it's holiday for her too. Oh, lovely. Suzette says the wool shop has some Black Friday specials. We need to go have a look. Okay, so the wool shop. Thanks for that, Suzette. Ilse says, no, luckily not matric yet. Oh, good. Well, the time goes by so quickly. Now, Wimmy says you would start crocheting earlier. My sister knows me so well. You would start crocheting earlier if you could go back to that time. That is true. That is so true. And the thing is, my mother-in-law at one time says to me, Jalene, you need to start like knitting, crocheting or something. And I'm like, Mom, it's never going to happen. You will never see me crochet and knit. And look at me now. And honestly, if I knew now how I love it and how amazing it is, I wish I could have done that when I was younger. My sister knows me so well. You should have said something. I would have gladly given my 2 books to you. Yes, everyone, I'm not big on reading. Okay, so I am the bookworm. Now, Wimmy, I just told them that when I was younger, you were the one that's in the pool all the time. And I would be not interested in swimming. I was telling them that I love swimming now. And then I would be the one lying in bed reading while you are in the pool. And then you would say to me, you are old before your time. So see, Naomi is not a bookworm at all. But I might have even used your library cards, I think. I think it's a possibility. Probably. Maybe mom really like pushed you to take 2 books and you didn't really read them, but she was like hoping you would read. Maybe that's why I wasn't allowed to take the 2 books. But we should have had our strategies in place better when we were younger. But we didn't know. Giselle says same. Our library allowed 12 books per card over the long December holidays. Oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. The problem I'm currently facing, I started reading again. Tennis elbow, thank you. And the problem I'm having is when I get to bed, I want to read. I can probably not even read 1 page, then I fall asleep. It's so bad. So I need to read at another space in my house because It's useless when I'm in bed reading. It doesn't serve me any purpose, because then the next night I'm like, I need to go back. Like, I can't remember that I read this. Where were I? It's horrible. So yeah, it's taking me a while to read a book these days. I'm very slow, very, very slow. Suzette says next year it's for my daughter. Last 3 subjects on her degree. Oh, that is fun. And I also start to study disaster management. That is like in Suzette's field, right? And to high school children. Suzette has a busy house, a very busy house. Wow, Suzette, for you starting as a mom at this age, having high school children, studying again, that is significant and amazing. I applaud you. I mean, can you imagine I have to study now? I can't even read a book, then I fall asleep. I don't even want to think about studying. Ilse says, I also used to read a lot when I was younger, but now lately I fall asleep if I read anything else than a pattern. That is so relatable. I get you, Ilse. I feel the exact same way. That is my problem too. No, I mean, I can do a pattern, but let me tell you also, if I am knitting or crocheting late night, then it's like I can't even really, my brain doesn't want to brain. And then I'm like, I'm making mistakes. There's oh goodness. There was at some point about 2 years back, I would sit and knit, right? And then I would like fall asleep like this. Or I would crochet. And with the crochet, if it's double crochet, if it is granny stitches, it's very easy. I don't have to look at my work. I can just crochet without looking. And then I would crochet, and then I would like fall asleep like this. And then the next morning, when I'm looking at my work, or the next day, I'm like, I need to take out like a few rows. I've done so many mistakes. It's bad. The same with my knitting. I will knit, and it's like my hands are doing the thing and I'm just falling asleep. It's bad for my knitting. Next day I need to, and anyway, go back. You know, so rather put the knitting down if you become sleepy, because you're going to just do nasty things to whatever you're busy with. It says, I have to study to comply with my work field. It's a 3-year journey. But it's exciting, Suzette. I'm excited for you. I really, really am. That is really cool. I mean, I can basically, but it's not like a degree or anything like that. But we're always busy at the work with studying something small, or courses or whatever the case might be. Yesterday I was trying to set up OneDrive in my environment so that multiple people within my province can access specific files, and they have to get certain permissions. Now, give me Google Drive. I am a pro with Google Drive. Okay, maybe I'm not a pro, but I'm not bad, right? I can set up permissions. I can do all the things. OneDrive, it's like a new beast to me. And yeah, so I'm currently studying OneDrive. It seems like that is my course. OneDrive, permissions, accessibility. Oh, looking at the logs of who's accessing what. I need to figure out that still. If you are brilliant with those type of things, and you maybe have like a presentation and know how to do that, please forward it to me. I need to know more. So yeah, me and OneDrive is on a journey currently, because I need to understand those things so that I can implement certain specific things. Wait, what am I doing? I'm doing total magasgas, like I would say in my office. I've been crocheting this whole thing, and I need to attach it to my blanket in the second round. I've not done it. So you see now I need to take it out and I need to start it. Like I don't need to start again, but let me quickly just, okay, I will do it all there. You see, I am just talking too much, but we're having such great conversations currently. Okay, this, I will have to read the comments on this side because this thing is going to black out. I need my husband to tell me how I can look at my comments in my YouTube studio, but we'll figure that out later. Ilse says, I think it's our age, mid-40s for me too. I used to be a night owl, but the last 2 years I struggle to stay awake after 9 p.m. And you know what's the worst, Ilse, is Friday evenings. No one must tell me that we're going to get together on a Friday, having a braai, having a get together. It's not going to happen. I am dead tired on a Friday night. And I am 9 o'clock is like 8 o'clock, I'm already pulling amps. Like I'm already starting to get very tired. Oh, thank you. Somebody assisted me. Thank you to my moderator. So yeah, I get you. I feel the exact same way. I'm also mid-40s. I have this funny story. My daughter was sick last week and I had to get medicine from the pharmacy. And she's like looking at me and she's like, for whom is this medicine? And I'm like, for my daughter over there. And she's looking at me funny. You know, I don't understand why these things happen because apparently I'm looking so young. But then again, I have people calling me Tanny. So some people are thinking that I'm looking old or older. But this lady couldn't believe that I have a daughter of 18 years old. And so I don't know. Some people think I'm very young. Some people call me Tanny. It's interesting. Suzette says, I'm very excited. Some of your colleagues is also in this mission and also some Sunroll team. That is so cool. That is awesome. I think it's a good course. Who are you going to study with? With what tertiary institution are you going to study with, Suzette? That sounds really interesting. That sounds lovely. All right, let's quickly attach so that I can not be in a situation where I forget to do all those things that I need to do. All right, there we go. Yeah, so it's just interesting how some people perceive you as a person and judge you on your, what do they say, cover of the book. Yeah, that was quite interesting. Okay, wait, what did I do here? Oh, no, I'm correct. I'm feeling a bit out of touch with this pattern, to be honest. There we go. Alrighty. We are moving. I'm going to be done soon. And then the best of all is, it's a small 2-round hexagon, and it took me an hour. That is so funny. Wait, where am I now? This doesn't feel right. Oh, no, it is right. Okay, I'm not crazy. Good. Alrighty, it's almost the end of the live. I can't believe it. The time is really flying. We quickly went to the shop after work and got home, and it's like, okay, there's still enough time. And then the next moment, it's like, oh my goodness, there's an hour left, and then the live is happening. How does the time just go by so quickly? I don't understand. It's crazy. It feels like I'm doing nonsense, honestly, but I don't think I am. Okay, good. There we go. It must just be a hexagon. If everything is hexagons, then I'm in the green. There we go. Because the other day, or 2 years ago, I created is it a heptagon where you have 7 corners? Is that what you call that? I think it is a heptagon. And then the blanket started growing very skew because of that. So yeah, that's funny. Let's see. We studied through UNISA and Sunroll. Oh, wow. That is so nice. I like that. So you and your children is going to study together. That's going to be fun. Alrighty, I did it, people. I did it. We finished one. Oh, dearie me, my what you call it? My scissor is in my room, in our bedroom. Okay, so I've done the purple. I'm going to leave it here so that I don't forget. And then I'll do the others maybe next week. We'll see. And then I don't even have my needle with me to work away the ends. Maybe I do. I don't think so. No, it's not in. Wait. I do have it. So I can work away the ends. Look at this. A tic-tac holder for your needle works wonders. So my tip of the day is use a tic-tac holder for your sharp needles. How do you keep your sharp needles? Is it in like a pin cushion or in a special box? How do you go about keeping your darning needles? All right, I think we can start to say goodbye. Time is really going by so fast. I mean, I had a blast talking to all of you, and it was such a special surprise to have my sister on. That was such a lovely surprise. And yeah, please remember next week I will not be on the live because I will be Gippy, the dumb garden gnome, playing in our Cinderella play here in Bloemfontein. I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be fun, as it always is. If you're in Bloemfontein, buy tickets. You will enjoy it. I'm not going to... Oh, there's the chicks. So there we go. And yeah, so that is quite a lot of fun. Oh, my sister says she's very proud of me. Oh, I love you so much. Suzette says my needles stay in a knotty tin. Oh, love that. That is a special tin to keep it in. That's quite nice. I love that. Yeah, thank you so much to everyone that participated in the live tonight. And if you're watching this later, I hope it will bring you joy as well. And I really want to thank all of you for being always so supportive and so kind and watching my videos. Oh, and isn't it so nice to have Anita on the podcast? She is just lovely. I love Anita, and she's explaining so many things. And you know what I love about me and my husband editing those podcast videos? It feels like I'm having a get together with Anita yet again. I always tell him, don't forward this piece. Don't forward. I just want to like experience it again because it feels like I'm sitting and having a moment with her. So I love having Anita over in those episodes. And yeah, thank you for watching our episodes and watching the Lekker podcast and supporting all the things that I'm doing, supporting the make-alongs that I'm hosting. I really, really, truly appreciate it. Yeah, I need to finalize the make-alongs for 2026. I must actually do a poll on the WhatsApp community group, which I will do. Let's remember to that. It's not going to be in this week or next week. It's hectic at work. I need to survive work first, and also the shows. Hopefully it will become a little bit easier in December month, and then I can spend some time on the planning of the 2026 make-alongs and so forth. Well, it's basically all planned out. I need to make just final decisions with your help, obviously. All right. Your podcast, I love it this week, says Suzette. Oh, that is lovely. Thank you, Suzette. All right, and with that, it's the end. Well, it's 26 minutes, but it's almost the half past. So thank you for spending your time with me. I truly appreciate it. Enjoy the time with your families and your loved ones. Happy crafting. Trizal says Anita is amazing. She is amazing. She's a lovely friend, and it's lovely to share the podcast with her in that manner. And I'm happy to hear that you are loving it too. Loving her on the podcast too. All right. Happy crocheting, happy knitting, happy crafting. And then I'll see you not next week. I'll see you the first week of December, that Wednesday. Bye, everyone. Sending you a lot of love.